is your boy Kenneth reporting from the KTookes spot, giving you all a brand new video, and it's on Jennifer Lopez's new album called A.K.A. Just came out today, June 17th. So I just finished listening to it, probably like half hour ago before before you see this video. And I was reviewing the songs over and over, so I had to give you guys an honest review. I got the deluxe version that's on iTunes, so I'm sure Target has their version of it, but the version I'm reviewing is the 14 tracks that are on iTunes, the deluxe edition. Now, for those that love Jennifer Lopez, if you love On the Six, J.Lo, Rebirth, all her previous albums, I think you guys will pretty much love this album. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think you'll be very happy. Now, the first track, A.K.A. featuring T.I., oh man, when I heard that song, at first when I heard they were working together, I'm like, okay, this would be interesting, but I was really pleasantly surprised. It blew me away. I was like, okay, like, all right, J.Lo, like, all right, T.I., like, Tip, I see y'all doing it. Now, track number 2, First Love, pretty decent. I was like, okay, I like this. I've heard it before. Never Satisfied. This album was really good. Now, when it got to the song "I Love You, Poppy" featuring French Montana, I love the video. I love the music video. I like how she just threw. It was like a throwback when you see the music video, but the song pretty good. I love that song. Now, Acting Like That, I was pretty surprised that she worked with Iggy Azalea, who's featured on the track. I was like, interesting, very, very interesting, Jennifer. Like, okay. And then when she got into songs like Emotions and So Good, I was pretty like, okay, like, go ahead, Jennifer. Now, I know I may sound a little crazy saying it, but I'm just keeping it real with y'all. But the song that's like a highlight for me, I felt like she was, like, it was great storytelling with her vocals. And I think the acting was coming out when she was invoking in her vocals, was the song called Let It Be Me. Oh my gosh, that song, that song sounds amazing. That song is amazing. And then it gets more juicier when you hear the next track, Worry No More, featuring Rick Ross, A.K.A. Ricky Rose. Both of them killed that track. I felt like when I was listening to like those songs, it really was taking me back to the On the Six and J.Lo days. She came out, she was mixing the pop and the hip hop also. And, also when you get to the song Booty featuring Pitbull, it's a booty shaking anthem. And, it was Latin pop and hip hop all together. And, her and Pitbull, they make great songs together. So it doesn't surprise me that song did really well. So shout out to you, Pitbull. Shout out Ricky Rose on y'all on the tracks that y'all are on. Now the next song was a song called Tense featuring Jack Mizrahi. I was like, all right. Like, it took me, like, I was kind of like bopping my head pretty hard. I was like, all right. But another highlight song I really do love is Trouble featuring Nas. I was like, okay. Not like Nas. I was like, Nas and J.Lo. Like, but I had to remember that they did a song back in the day called Gonna Be Alright, the remix, and I was like, okay, so it didn't really, I had to remember, okay, they did a song together, so it shouldn't be no surprise to me at all. Now the track number 13 called Expertise, I was pretty impressed. I was kind of like, damn, J.Lo, like, every song that I was just listening to, it got better and better and better. And then I like the song that I had heard the audio of it, and called Sangro. I've heard so many times, but I never knew French Montana. I never paid that close attention that French Montana was on the song. I was like, okay, because the ones I heard before it blew up, before it came out, it was just the solo version with Jennifer. But I was like, okay, with French Montana, he gave it the flow. This was like the second time, because he's on I Love You, Poppy, like I said. But it was good to see him on those tracks. But for those that are Jennifer Lopez fans, if you want to know what like the hot songs to listen to, is A.K.A. featuring T.I., I Love You, Poppy featuring French Montana, Same Girl featuring French Montana also. I did also like my favorite, I told you guys, it's a great one to check out, is Let It Be Me, Booty featuring Pitbull, and Worry No More featuring Rick Ross, and Trouble featuring Nas. Those are the songs I think you guys will love. And I just thought that seemed like Jennifer took her time with this album because it really was. It was flowing perfectly. I said flew, but flowing perfectly. So I had to really, give this like my honest opinion, like out of 5 stars. This is a 4.5 out of 5 because it is really that good, and I feel like it's a great pop album. And I was like, okay, like Jennifer, you really stepped it up, and I mean really stepped it up. So hopefully you guys feel the same way I do. And if you want to keep up with Jennifer Lopez, you can follow her on Twitter and Instagram at J.Lo. And hopefully you guys show her love. Let her know what you guys think about the album, A.K.A. And then also, if you want to keep up with me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at KTookes. The show that you're watching right here on YouTube, the KTookes Spot, you can follow it on Twitter at KTookes Spot. And make sure if you like this video, you share this video, and you comment. Make sure you guys do that. Let me know what you guys think about Jennifer's album. Did you think it was really good? Let me know what your favorite songs are. Just be honest what you thought about her album. If you listen to it, if you haven't listened to it, don't comment on it. But please make sure you listen to it, and then you give me your comments on what you think about Jennifer's album. And also make sure you push the subscribe button here on below on the description box or on the top right here that you guys are watching the video on, whatever side you guys are watching. Make sure you subscribe. And hopefully you guys were inspired by Jennifer. Hopefully you guys are appreciating her. So Jennifer Lopez, if you're watching this, been a huge fan of yours since the beginning, and you've always put out great music. There were some albums you did that I was just like, okay, it's all right, but it didn't blow me away. But you really redeemed yourself on this A.K.A. album. I have to really tell you that, Jennifer. So hopefully you love and appreciate it. Just love and appreciate what I'm saying and what the KTookes Spot is saying and what your boy Kent is saying, because you got the seal of approval for me of having an awesome album. So to everybody else who are Jennifer Lopez fans, hopefully you guys got inspired by it. But this is your boy Kenneth, sign off from the KTookes Spot, and you'll see me again next time. So have a blessed one.